Greetings and welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man Proudly presents. Now, this is just, of course, we always keep this in the realm of a um, appreciation show. If you wonder why I'm late, is because you know what? Listen, I had a long night. Shout out to Robert Meyer Burnett and his team. We were up until about 4 o'clock in the morning during the midnight musing. So shout out to him. Uh, yeah, it was a good show, long show, but it was a good show. But thank you for everybody that's actually here. Those who came by to see the appreciation show. Do want to thank you very much for that. Again, I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit sleepy, but I am here as promised to give thanks, give shouts, part two of the appreciation show. I just wanted to kind of pay homage to those who definitely deserve it. Those individuals who, go above and beyond and kind of make sure that you guys get the entertainment that you basically deserve. So again, I always want to basically pay homage to those, um, who have paved that way. Before we actually get into that, just a couple of things we want to actually talk about right off the top. And that is number one, we are still going full ahead on, of course, you already know, the Halloween initiative. Halloween initiative actually is our way of giving back to underprivileged individuals, kids, in general, who have not or cannot afford to purchase costumes. So yes, all proceeds, all super chats, everything that we actually have goes towards this initiative. Again, I don't see a dime of this. It's always, I call it the unselfish season. So for me, it's Halloween and Christmas. Whereas, normally for Thanksgiving, I do drives. We, basically give out turkeys and stuff like that. So that's something I do within the community, or I try to do in the community itself. But for Christmas, I also, want to actually make sure we get toys for underprivileged kids. And for this, it's mainly getting costumes for kids that can't really afford to, celebrate the holiday because they can't afford to actually get costumes. Parents who can't afford to get it for them, we want to be able to supply it for them. Also, do want to talk about the simple fact that we still have spots available for the Iron Scavenger by Jazz Inc. I am giving away a Iron not giving away, we're auctioning off or raffling off, I'm sorry. An Iron Scavenger. There's 25, there were 25 spots, but the spots are going really quick. But each spot worth $25. All you have to do is go to the Instagram page, you find the post, you see what spots are basically available, and then you DM me to let me know that you want to secure a spot. $25. I'll send you the PayPal information. You actually send that over. You secure your actual spot. Once you've done so, once the spots have actually filled up, we will go right ahead and roll the dice to see who actually secures the product and who actually gets this figure. And I'm just going to tell you, it's a hell of a figure. Considering the simple fact that Hot Toys teased one, but I definitely don't think they're going to release it. They haven't done anything thus far. This is what they do. But at least that Jazz Inc. has one that they can actually produce, and it is a hell of a figure. I myself have it, and I love it. And this was basically donated by Funky Cold Santa. So shout out to Funky Cold Santa for donating this incredible piece. So definitely Halloween initiative, and also the Iron Scavenger is being raffled off. Again, once the spots are filled, once everything is actually filled up, we would go right ahead and roll the dice and find out who the lucky winner is. So thank you very much for that. So yes, want to get that out the way. Now let me actually go in and check out the thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. We got a $1.99 super chat from Josh Baker for the kids. Thank you very much. Again, it doesn't have to be $10 or $20. $1.99 will work. Definitely. Anything you donate actually goes towards such an incredible cause. And I'll be shooting a video. I had one that I shot last week, and in the store, I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. It's gone out of my phone. But I'll be shooting another video, actually going live to let you know exactly what we're doing and how we're giving stuff away. I mean, how we're purchasing the costumes. Your names will be added. Those who actually donated, stuff like that. So definitely. But yes, thank you very much for that, Josh Baker. You a champ, bro. So let's go in and actually recognize the chat. We got Calvin Williams in the building. My guy, Calvin Williams. Thank you very much for being here. We got Figureastic Park. He says, we are lucky to have those amazing content creators in this community. Thank you very much for that. Yes, we are, bro. We have good, when we see here, we have Yamo in the building, Ash Chase. We have Dahlia Meyer, Mike Rodriguez, DT Artman, Eddie Rodriguez. Let me see here. 1-6 Shooter, Ken Carpenter's in the building. Ren's Talentino. Collector Chats is in the building. CT603, Nick's Collectibles is here. AJ Acrusa, some guy, DT Artman, and man, what? So thank you guys for being here. Today. Didn't have to, but you come through to spend a little bit of time with me and recognize some of these incredible content creators who give everything to make sure that you guys have an incredible event and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's basically dive in and get to some of these content creators who have paved the way and have and continue to do what they do to make sure that we are entertained. You guys like to be entertained? Well, this is basically what we do. I'm gonna start up with a really good friend of mine. This guy, literally, I would actually say, as far as he is probably the most entertaining content creator on in basically in the YouTube game. And it's because he goes above and beyond to not only give you content, but cosplay while he's doing it and come up with different characters and symbolize the characters in which he is covering. And that's what I love about him. Ben is one of my best friends, one of my good friends over there in the UK, attention seeking geek all day, every day. I mean, the man works, he puts in work, and he deserves all the accolades. If you haven't actually gotten over to his channel, make sure you do, because I mean, again, this guy works. And when I say works, he works. I love his content. I love the simple fact that he, really dives in and gives his all in everything he actually does. Especially when he's, delivering and giving you, pretty much all the information in the 6-scale community, in the movie sphere, everything in pop culture. He does it all. He does it all. He is also on, you can actually find him on my show on Sundays, which is the Collectors Lounge International. But ever since I met Ben, he's been a stand-up guy, and again, amazing content. As you can see here, if you haven't already subscribed to Attention Seeking Geek, make sure you do. Trust me and trust and believe. He is that guy. He's such an amazing dude. As you can see here, he really dives into all the content. He dives into making sure, that he really covers everything. And again, I want to check I just want to check his wardrobe, because he has so many costumes at his disposal. The man works. He really, really, really works. Yeah. And he said, and exactly, Eddie, his theme music is always on point. So definitely, man, shout out to my man, Attention Seeker Geek, for doing what he does for the community. Yeah, love him, man, love him. Next up, I want to talk about my man Alan. Now, if you want to look at some really excellent photos, figure photos, where it looks like it's damn near photorealism. Literally, he kills it. He brings these figures to life. Like, when I say he brings them to life, he really brings them to life. You know what I mean? Like, he really makes sure. Alan is incredible. He's an incredible guy. He's an incredible, when you go to his channel, literally, all the stuff that you basically see from him is just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. His pictures, the pictures that he actually takes, is incredible. And I can't stress it enough. Alan is that guy. And, I've developing a relationship with these individuals and their channels, and seeing some of the stuff that they have, like all the videos and the work that they basically put in is phenomenal. Alan, even if he has basically a Instagram page, but he also has a YouTube channel. He put up a few videos. You can find him at Six Scale Gallery. And I'm actually pull up his channel so you can actually take a look. Now, mind you, Alan only has 9 subscribers on YouTube. Please, if you haven't already gotten over to his channel, make sure you basically subscribe to Alan Six Scale Gallery. The guy basically has so much. If you go to his Instagram page, you'll see a lot of his pictures. You'll see the amount of work that he actually puts in to make sure that you get really good quality. It's like visual art. It's like when he says Six Scale Gallery, it's for a reason, because it's like it seems like when you're going through his page and his Instagram page, you are walking through a gallery. Like literally you are. Now this is his page right here on YouTube. This is Six Scale Gallery. Subscribe if you haven't already. Again, like, we're creating content. We want to make sure that you definitely get in and subscribe and become a good part of it. Yeah, he's such an amazing guy, and you'll see him tomorrow on Collectors Lounge International. I'm going to also pull up his Instagram page, because that's pretty much where you can actually see more of his work. You can see a lot of what he does and what he basically brings to the table. I'll pull that up real quick because I want to kind of go through that and what he gives us there. Shout out to you guys out there in the chat. You were so incredible, man, and patient with us all day, every day. And that's what I'm saying. Shout out to you guys and just kind of making this experience what it is as being a content creator. Because again, you think it's just all about, a lot of people think it's all about just, getting up, talking to you guys and, coming up with fun videos. No, there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot that we put into this to make it work. So again, shout out to you guys for, sticking with us, making sure that, you show us your love. You give us your attention, and we love that, man. We love you guys for it. So let me actually pull up his page real quick. Let's see here. Scale Gallery. Here we go, Alan. I'm gonna pull up his work because again, I want you to see, and a lot of people, you've probably seen his stuff on you've probably seen a lot of his work on Figure Flex Friday, because he definitely comes through there. But here it is. This is Six Scale Gallery. My man Alan over there in the UK. He lives in Liverpool, UK. But if you can see here, like, look at his work. I mean, I'm just gonna go through here. Look at his work. Look at that. I mean, phenomenal work. I mean, literally, it's like you are looking at the actor the way he does it. It's like a steal that you would actually see from Variety or, Vanity Fair, covers and stuff like that. Like, literally, he puts in the work. And I love his work. Like, he's an amazing photographer. So make sure, if you haven't, subscribe to him on YouTube, but also, like his page, especially on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram, become a follower, because he definitely does put in along the hard yards and bring some really, really good photos. I mean, some of my favorites are actually here. But yeah, make sure you actually get in and follow that guy, because again, phenomenal. He's definitely incredible. But yeah, shout out to him. Next up, I want to bring up another individual. She kills it. She's been killing the game for a while now. It was such a pleasure to be on her show, and also basically have her on my show. She's probably one of the biggest female Star Wars geeks out there. But yeah, Victoria, if you don't already know Victoria's Cantina, Victoria is such a gracious person. I had a chance to basically meet her, be on one of her one-on-one shows, and she's phenomenal. If you haven't already met her, talked to her, I mean, she is a boss, literally a boss in the game. And it's been such a privilege to know her. You know, she, you know, has an Instagram page as well, but she has a YouTube page, one of the biggest on YouTube right now. Victoria is really, really, really doing her thing, and she's been doing this for a while. And her knowledge about Star Wars is extremely, um, you know, I mean, it's on par. Like, it's, you know, bar none. She knows her thing. And so good to basically have her in this community and to celebrate her. And the thing is, it's like, you know, I love that we have a diverse community. We have a community full of diverse individuals, and we have diverse female collectors out there. As you can see, this is her channel. You know, again, great content, and she's been doing it for so long. I love her channel. Like I said, it's just like, it's a breath of fresh air. And it's like, you know what, you can sit down, it's like cocktails, you can just sit down and talk and it's have a conversation and, you know, take a journey with her, you know, as you know, we talk about Star Wars, everything in the collecting community, from Black Series to vintage to 1/6 scale statues, well, you name it, you know, she's just the queen, you know, I mean, she's incredible. So definitely shout out to Victoria. If you haven't already subscribed to her channel, make sure that you do, because I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Definitely love everything that she brings to the table. And she's just like laid back. She's like a laid back personality. She has such a laid back personality that it's just like, you feel she's real chill, real calm. It's just like, you know, you're just welcomed into her world, and you know, it just feels good. So shout out to Victoria for definitely giving us and keeping us entertained. And she's been doing it for years. She's been doing it for a while. Definitely doesn't fly under the radar for me. I think she does such a phenomenal job, worth all the accolades, everything that she basically receives. And again, she inspires, and she's very inspirational. So Victoria, shout out to you. Shout out to everything that you basically do on the daily and what you bring us on the daily. We definitely appreciate that. So just wanted to say that to you, and for everybody who hasn't followed her channel, make sure that you do, because I'm telling you, she definitely puts in the work. Next person that I want to actually bring up is my man. Let me see here. Yes. If you are looking for some custom, and I'm talking about custom work, we are talking about my man, my bro. I mean, Metamorphic Customs. What can I say? If you were looking for like some of the dopest dioramas, like one of the dopest dioramas out there, follow this guy, because literally, man, he puts in the work. Though I'm wondering why I haven't gotten mine yet, man. Give me one. I need one. I paid for it. Come on, man, hook me up. But anyway, yo, watching him come up with like these dioramas for anything you need. Look, if you need it, he got it, or he can give it to you. And that's the beauty of it. He can come up with any diorama to set any scene. And it's amazing. Like, it's amazing work. Like, look at that. Like, you get a chance to basically see how he customizes everything. The man is great. Like, he's just really, really, really phenomenal. Love his work. Love what he basically brings to the table. Been, you know, gracious, and on top of that, he's just like a really fair dude, really down to earth. Metamorphic Customs all day. If you haven't basically subscribed to that channel, I don't know what you're doing. I really, really don't know what you're doing, because the guy is really, really working. So shout out to him. And you know, he's been putting together like some pieces. It's like how quickly he comes up with it. You know, definitely like a pillar in this community when it comes to, like, especially if you don't want the same boring hexagon diorama, or just bases in general. If you want something more customized, if you have an idea of what you want, hit him up and check out his page. As always, definitely show the support, because he's in here running teams when it comes to his diorama cases and stuff. I mean, his diorama bases. So Metamorphic Customs on YouTube, and he also has an Instagram page, so make sure that you actually follow him as well. Definitely an incredible guy for the community. And yeah, we definitely love that. Next up. Now, if y'all don't know this channel, if y'all haven't really been a part of this channel, then I don't know what to say. I don't know what to basically tell you. Zach over there geeking out. Shout out to Geeking Out all day, every day. And when I say geeking out, you are out of your mind. Yo, they go crazy. We got over there, they kill it. You know, always, most mornings you can actually find them. East Coast sign for me, it's always in the morning that I actually get a chance to check them out. It's him, Loco Lou, and whoever else is actually on there. Everybody over there brings it. Like, listen, Geeking Out is an incredible show, especially if you want to know, if you want information on the latest. There you go. And that's how you can actually find it. Go to Geeking Out all day, every day on Instagram and YouTube. I mean, they bring it, like they literally bring it over there on that channel all day, every day. And I love it. And they keep you entertained and different hats. Love that too. But shout out the work that they basically put in and bringing you the best in content. Definitely Geeking Out is doing it. They've been putting in hard work. And always the discussions like are really on point. You know what I mean? As far as dissecting whether or not you should purchase the figure, you know, talking about grail pieces, reissues, you know, everything. You know, they cover everything over there. So definitely you want to make sure that you give them a shout out and follow them all day, every day. Especially, you know, my guy Lou is over there as well. So shout out, hats off to Lou and all that. So definitely thank you guys. If you haven't already, get over there and follow the guys, give them some support all day, every day, because they are doing things in the community, big things in the community. Let's see who else. We got quite a few people actually stepping in here. We got a super chat coming through. Thanks for the positive content. No, thank you, guys. Thank you very much for the $1.99 super chat. That guy Mark, thank you very much for that, man. We definitely appreciate that. And that does go towards the Halloween initiative. Yes, Desi, Commander Green, Desi is the man over there at Customs, bro. He kills it. Nate, Don, Loco, all of them over there kill it, bro, all day, every day. Yes, they do. Geeking Out is that show. Let's go. Another one that I actually wanted to bring up as well. Now, this guy, like I said, I was like, I can't miss my dude. I mean, he's one of the smoothest dudes out there with the smoothest voice, going in the game. And you know, really another New York native, you know, that, you know, pretty much is killing it in the game. He has just recently reached 1,000 subscribers. If y'all don't know him, it's my man Proczilla, all day, every day. Shout out to Proc. Everybody say shout out to Proc. I mean, Proc, congratulations on the 1,000 subscribers that he actually hit. My man is killing it, doing his thing all day, every day. Make sure you get over there and head over there to his content. You can find he's actually part of LWO. You see him every Friday. Proc, you know, anything from Turtles, Third Party, 3-0, Mezco, NECA, you know, how to everything. He basically covers everything over on his channel, and he is doing to the damn team. So definitely shout out to Proc for coming through with the content and being one of the smoothest guys out there, man. Love Proc. Can't wait to finally get Proc on the show. Been on a couple shows with Proc, and he's just that guy. So shout out to Proczilla on everything that he basically does, man. Such a positive influence in the community. And again, just love watching him. Love just sitting down watching what he does, and you know, stuff that he says. He's incredible, man. So yeah, shout out to him. And mind you, I want to let everybody know that if you want to basically find all the content, everybody that's basically here, they're actually on. I put all the links in the subscription here down below. So you want to make sure that you subscribe to them. If you want to find the links, all the links to their channels is actually on the page. So make sure you do that. Next up, I want to get over to my guy all day. Let me see here. Yes. Jedi Night's Watch. My man, definitely. Come on, man. We talking about if you want content, if you want it, he got it. Get on over there to Jedi Night's Watch. Great content. And I love the color palette. And such a really, really cool dude. I can't wait to get on his channel. and talk figures, talk collectibles, displays, how to display things, incredible display units that he actually has. Diving in on figures. It's all about the figures and positivity over there at that channel. Definitely love his content and what he basically brings to the table. Had a chance to stream with him a couple times. He said he took some time off, but he is back full-fledged and ready to go. So definitely shout out to him. If you haven't subscribed, his subscription to his channel is in a link as well. So make sure that you get over there and subscribe. I mean, definitely you want to do that. So yeah, make sure you actually do that as always. Next up, let's see here. Now, mind you, if you don't see, people that you actually follow, hit me up. Let me know who I should actually be giving shouts out to, because I want to actually do this and give a shout out to everybody at least once a week. Just to kind of give them some attention. Like somebody just hit me up right now just to let me know that there's an individual that I missed. And we're going to pull his page up. Definitely we are. Because it's always worth mentioning individuals that, deserve the accolades. So let's do that now. In a frame of 1/6 shooter. There we go. There he goes. Let's pull him up. Let's get him going. 1/6 shooter is out there in the community right now as well. And look at this. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about all day, every day. When we talk about people who actually get out there, he got 1,000. He has 1.41K subscribers. Make sure you get over there and subscribe to his channel. But great content, and as a matter of fact, it's crazy because I actually got put on to this channel about, I would say 3 months ago, and started watching the actual content, watched it, me and my girl actually watched the content, and love it. Definitely love it, man. Definitely shout out. Give me 1 second here. I want to actually pull it up in a minute. Because for some reason, hold on. Give me a sec. Here we go. Hold on. My computer. You guys are seeing me. You see me? I'm kind of okay. There I go. I was froze for a hot second. Like I froze up. I thought I shared. I hit share and it didn't pull up. Here I am. There we go. 1/6 shooter. There you go. Make sure you head over to that page. I love the backdrop. But yes, shoot your toys all day, every day. And again, like I said, I got put on to the channel by just a few people, and then like I said, me and Toya watched it. Great content over there. And here's the thing, like people, this is what I want to iterate this. I have to kind of iterate these things. We don't just sit back and just create content right off the bat. It's about timing, it's about patience, creating the proper thumbnail, doing the proper research, making sure you have all the content, inviting everybody over to your channel, making sure that times line up, editing, all of that stuff goes into what we actually do. And it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. But again, we do it. And as you can see here, looking at the channel, come on. Consistency is always important. Get over there and follow 1/6 shooter if you haven't already. Great content, great individual, and on top of that, supports this channel. I support their channel. That's just the way it should be. Full support across all content creators without backbiting and competition. I don't look at this as competition because we shouldn't be competing with each other. We really shouldn't. We should be uplifting each other, supporting each other, especially when we have great content. Yo, shout out, man. I love your show. Shout out to you. I love your show. That's just how it should basically be, because I'm definitely not in it to compete. You know what I mean? If I had like 10 or 15 people basically follow my channel, I'd feel good about that. If I had 10 to 15 people watching the videos, I feel good about that because I'm doing what I love. And when you're doing what you love and you see other people doing the same thing, you want to give them some love and just kind of, collaborate back and forth. So if you haven't already, 1/6 shooter on Instagram and also on YouTube, definitely make sure that you actually follow the channel all day, every day, because it is definitely great content over there. So yeah, make sure you do so. I see you out there. I see you. I definitely see you, man. So thank you very much for that 1/6 shooter. Thank you for coming through. Photography tips and behind the scenes, definitely, man. Thank you for supplying the information. And shout out all day, man. Thank you. We got Maz in the community out there too. Shout out to Maz. Everybody else who continues to follow, man. Thank you very much. Next up, I want to bring up, let's see here. another one of the individuals out there. And now this guy, I actually had a chance I had an interview with him last week. And when I tell you it was such a fun time and I cannot wait to do it again, he is really, really, really a good dude. And we had so much fun, just talking about collectibles. He has an incredible channel. I was on see me on the thumbnail right there. Yes, here we go. Marvelous Reviews. Definitely, man, if y'all want great content, go over there. If you want a great discussion, go over there. I mean, the man is putting in work, but he makes it, the thing is, it's like, what I love about it is he makes it really, it's comfortable. It's a comfortable setting. We sit back, we talk, and it's more like an intimate setting, where we talk about collecting, how we got into collecting, whether it's figure posing, displays, favorite figures, the different companies, but it's just more like an intimate discussion, and we're allowed, you feel comfortable about the discussions that you actually have, and that's what I definitely love about that, the channel itself, man. So definitely shout out to him for putting this together. You can see him on Instagram as well. He's been following the show some time, and definitely worth talking about and being in a discussion of incredible content creators. If you haven't already, I mean, listen, look at this. This is artistry. All out the stuff that we actually do, I consider artistry, and we put in work, and we try to bring our best, and give you the best in entertainment, man, as always. So shout out to Marvelous Reviews. If you haven't actually followed on YouTube and Instagram, make sure you do. Great content over there, positive vibes all day. And that's what the community is all about. Positive vibes, everything. You want to make sure, that, it's there. And I appreciate that. Next up, we got my man Dean Knight, like Dean Knight 333. Now, again, been following Dean for some time, man. He is a huge horror DC fan. Great content over there. If you follow Justin, you know about Dean. If you know Dean, you know about Justin. They go hand in hand. An incredible channel. Love the content that you actually get over there. If you want to know how some figures can be modded, figures can be displayed, if you want to know how to really treat rooted hair, get over there, head over to Dean. Dean's been doing it for a while, man. Shout out to Dean Knight. Incredible content over there. Definitely love his channel. Loves how he displays his figures. Love how his attention and his commitment to DC, because DC doesn't get as much love as it needs to get, especially in the figure collecting world. And shout out to Dean for actually giving us that, man. And definitely incredible content over there. Definitely love his channel, and what he basically brings to us, man, all day, every day. Again, such a great guy, such a great presence in the community. So shout out to Dean for delivering. Again, you can find him on Instagram, you can find him on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Again, can't wait to sit down and chat with him. Definitely great guy, always a great guy. But yeah, man, this is what we actually do in this community. What we got here, we got DJ N, hey bros, stopping by to say yo at work. So yo, thank you very much for that, man. We definitely appreciate that. Yeah, Dean is the hard man. We got Proc in the building. Definitely, Proc, I gave you a shout out, man, because you definitely deserve it. My guy, man. So good to have you out in the community, man. My bad, Lael. look at Proc. Proc is that dude. He says still awake, still half sleep. Proc, you always, bro. Like, I can't wait till we sit down and invite me on the show, man. Come on, man, and get on the show. As a matter of fact, Proc, if you're not on Wednesday's show, bro, we're gonna have some problems, man. Come on, man. Come on, Proc. Come on, Proc. Come on, Proc. Come on, man. Mentioned you at the top of the show, man. Come on, man. Where you at? Where you at, go? Where you at, bro? Come on, man. New York's finest. Can't wait to talk to Proc. All day, every day, man. Thank you so much, Proc. Thank you for basically doing what you do every day, all day, man. And that's what this community is about. It's about showing love. I'm not doing this basically, and I just want to be, I'm not doing this for any accolades at all, man. I'm doing this because I actually appreciate these brothers and what they do, these brothers and sisters on what they do and what they basically bring to the table. And it's phenomenal work. This is what I want you actually out there to do, you viewers. If you can, hit me up, inbox me. Tell me about channels that you watch that I should actually recognize on here so I can actually give them the recognition that they actually need. Because we need more of this. We need more recognition. We need to give people, you know, props and credit where credit is actually due for the content that they actually deliver. I want to be able to do that because I think it's always worth doing. So yeah, you know, make sure that you hit me up, inbox me so I can start, you know, going through and, you know, pulling up, you know, all their work. And we can actually, you know, showcase it. Whether, and even if they don't have a YouTube channel, even if it's an Instagram page that displays a lot of their work, that's what we do. This is what we do basically on Figure Flex Fridays. Figure Flex Fridays, we give shout outs to everybody and all of you guys who have amazing pages, you know, and have great work, figure collecting and stuff like that. This is what it's all about, giving back. This is how we expand the community. This is how the community grows, by instilling that level of, we inject the level of positivity. We do not, you know, perpetuate negativity, and it's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to come together as brothers and sisters all day, every day, and give you great content, because we try to keep all the negative outside this community, but come in here and just give you great stuff. And it's not to call anybody out, because the one thing that I hate is for a content creator, anybody, to really, you know, sarcastically or you know, call someone out. You know, call someone out, point fingers at another content creator and tell them what they're not doing, or don't follow this person because they're not. We don't do that. It's not about that, man. We're here to give you information. We're here to talk about figure collecting. Sometimes it's our point of view. Sometimes, even if it's speculation, it's what we think may happen. It's not to basically say it is. It's what we think might transpire. So again, no more negativity, man. Like, let's stay away from that. We don't need it. We definitely don't need it. We need all the positivity that we can actually get in this community. Because if we basically don't, it's like you're going to have a self-contained community. It stays here. It doesn't grow. You know, the world is big. It's huge. And they need to know what we do. And the only way that we can actually do that is to be as positive and just completely continue to inject that positivity within the community and watch it expand. This is basically what we need, man. So shout out to everybody out there, all you guys out there that continue to bring the best in collecting, and all content creators that continue, you know, to bring us some, you know, amazing work out there, man. I try to do it as much as I can. If you haven't caught Wednesday's show with Will Foxification, it was an incredible show. It was fun. It was funny as hell. Also, we had Uncivilized Scoundrels on Thursday. Tomorrow we have Collectors Lounge International, so tune in for that. And then Say What Wednesdays, of course, Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday. So yes, thank you guys for basically being here with us and coming through where we talk about just content creators and what they actually do, and the incredible work that they basically do. Yep, it is Batman Day. Thank you for that, Maz. So it is Batman Day. Happy Batman Day to everybody out there. If you know you got a Batman figure that you want to display, hey, as a matter of fact, if you got a Batman figure that you want to display it right now on Figure Flex Fridays Facebook page. Put it up there, and then basically we will feature that Batman figure on Friday. So definitely you want to do that. Again, everybody that I talked about today, make sure that you follow their channel. Make sure that you follow their channel. Make sure that you basically do it and give them nothing but shout-outs. You want to do that. You want to make sure that they actually do that, because again, great content over there. And yeah, we want to actually keep on injecting that positivity. It's all about positivity. If you're not a positive individual, then in my opinion, you know, I don't like to be fake. That's one of the biggest things that I don't like to do, is to be fake. You know, I'm not a fake individual. If I don't like what you're doing, I'm going to let you know. If I don't think that it's in the best interest of the community, then that might get a call out. You know what I mean? Or I might not say a thing at all. You know what I mean? I might not. So again, yeah, I'll just say it that way. But, you know, again, this is what we're all about, is nothing but positive energy here, and recognizing positive influencers out there in the community that put in work and do the best that they can to make sure, you know, that, you know, we have the best and great, amazing content. And yeah, just keep the love going. If you are out there and you want to be a content creator, if you want to actually talk about figures, if you want to do this, if this is something that you want to do in the community, look, it's not hard. It's put it this way. I'm not going to say it's not hard, because it is, but if you have an imagination, if you have drive, consistency, and patience, you'll be able to do it. And I don't deter anybody from being able to do that, man. Make sure that when you're doing it, that you're committed to basically bringing the best that you can when it comes to content, and be original, be positive about it. That's the biggest thing, is be positive when you're doing it. You know, definitely love the content. So again, we're going to do another show. This is part 2. We're going to do part 3. Part 3 will be next Saturday. So between now and next Saturday, we're going to do part 3 of the content creator appreciation. So part 3 will be next Saturday at 11 o'clock. Make sure you actually come through and check it out. Now, between now and then, I want everybody to basically send me out, you know, content creators that you think we need to talk about, and we'll put them up on the thumbnail, and we make sure that basically they get, you know, everything. Yuli, actually, I got my cable is on its way. It might be here today. It might be here on Monday. We'll see. But again, everybody out there, thank you very much for being here. Again, this show was put together to recognize you content creators out there that are doing the thing, and you're putting in the hard yards, and to let people know that your efforts do not go unrecognized. So again, love you guys. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being a part of the show. If you haven't already subscribed to the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel, make sure you do. And if you don't want to, hey, that's fine as well. Subscribe to these guys at least. Everybody's out there, because that's what we want to do, is make sure that we spread the positivity and bring you good news and bring you good work. So again, thank you very much for basically being here. And again, until next week, peace and love. Be kind to your neighbors, kind to your friends. Remember about the Halloween initiative, and also there are spots still available for the raffle on the Jazz Inc. The Jazz Inc. Iron Scavenger, aka Vulture figure. You can go on my Instagram page. There are slots there. If you want to choose a slot, make sure you do, because we can't make the winner announcement until all slots are filled. So I'll be sharing that today again. But again, thank you very much. Again, here it goes. Definitely the Iron Scavenger giveaway that we actually have going on. You can actually get on the Instagram page and yeah, follow that. But anyway, love you guys. Till next week. Again, hit me up. Let me know about content creators that I should be talking about, and we will talk about them then. Okay. Love you. Until next week. We out.